let me ask you
valuable.
another simple question. Your instructors, primarily E's, enlisted, and NCOs, or officers as well?
So you go through 3 phases of training. First phase, second phase, third phase. Each phase has a phase officer.
Yeah.
One officer. All the instructors are enlisted guys.
Okay.
Under that phase.
Do they have fun with you?
Oh yeah, they have a lot of fun with you, especially when you're coming from the fleet and you're maybe not in as good a shape as you should be.
How good of a shape were you?
Well, I was a swimmer, so I did fine in the water revolutions, but I really struggled with those soft sand runs, man. Oh my goodness.
But you didn't have to cycle, right?
No.
So you made it through
swimming,
which is running. That's saying a lot.
Yeah, and you just got to dig deep. And occasionally there was a thing called the goon squad. If you weren't running fast enough, you'd get gooned in back of the class. And I think the instructors understood. You have all shapes and sizes in the teams. You have tall, skinny, fat. You got maybe not fat, but you got all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, we call it dad bods.
Yeah. And even if you had a hard time keeping up with the runs, or if you had a hard time keeping up with the swims, the instructors they'd watch you closely. And if they saw that fire and they saw that drive, we had a guy in our class. I don't think we ever had a run, big guy. I don't think we ever had a run that he was not gooned. So goon meaning the class is running with the instructors, and the ones that are straggling in the back, instructors will grab them and go have special time with them. And it sucks.
The geek pit, they call it at airborne school, right?
Same idea. And a lot of those guys would quit.
Yeah.
But if you had a guy that was happening to over and over again, and he never quit, as a matter of fact, he came out of it.
Oh, they love those people,
fired up. Yeah, the instructors love that. So it wasn't about being the best, the fastest, or whatever. It's just about that idea of never quitting when things start getting tough.
That's also something that translates completely into private industry. I'll double down on that question, because a lot of people want to know. I mean, it's easy, sitting on your couch to contemplate whether you'd ever be able to make it through that. I don't think you'd ever know until you're there. But what do you think were the qualities of the people that made it through? What qualities were they looking for?
Well, that's what made it so fun, was the people that end up making it through Hell Week, that make it all the way through the first phase. Once you have that core of people that's finished the first third of training, with a few exceptions, those are people you're going to be with for the rest of training. And they're just quality teammates. There's no individuals. All the individuals are gone by that time.
Egos are gone.
Pardon?
Egos are gone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe not the positive ego of I want to achieve, but this counterproductive I thing. I got to be.
Yeah, it's all about teammates. It's all about team. It's all about helping each other out. And nobody's immune from it. Everybody had points in first phase where they were failing in some respect. And having those guys on your left and right to help lift you up, you create this bond. You might not be friends with all of them, but it's an incredible bond that's very powerful. And that is what makes the training so special. Yeah. And you come out of that, and when you're all done with that, all that training, you feel like you can achieve about anything. You really do. As long as you're surrounded with the right
You're talking people. About something that I think private industry can only dream of. There's some companies that have a lore about them. For example, many decades ago, IBM and some of the big telephone companies had this think blue. Everybody in the family would work for the same company, and there was a lore about it. But I think this is something that private industry should look at more and more, especially when resources become harder. Good resources are harder to attain and keep. there's something about the military, and the military is not an easy lifestyle, as you said. They have something in their culture that enables them to create an emotional bond to their job and primarily to the people that they work with, people that might come from completely diverse backgrounds who would normally maybe not even, go for a beer together, become the closest of mates. It's this band of brothers is, and I hear it over and over again. So
adversity, sharing adversity.
Yeah.